Hello. I wanted to take a moment to share my feelings about the upcoming election. I don't want to live in fear and dread, not a moment longer, if I can possibly help it. Please vote. I love my country, our republic. I love our democracy. I have been active in politics for 50 years and never thought we'd actually risk losing our way of life. I have been worried about the way things have been going in the Republican Party for 30 years, but I always thought we'd have enough guardrails to keep our way of life protected. Now we are a country deeply divided. We don't trust each other. We don't seem to even like each other. Where did this come from, and why are we here? We've always been able to have a robust debate and try to compromise our way to a better plan. In fact, a vital two-party system is critical for a vibrant working democracy. But right now, one party is badly broken. It does not work for the American dream, has no moral code, deals in lies and scams. This has been a growing problem for years, but it took one totally corrupt man to come in and chase out anyone left with any moral compass and corrupt it into a shell of its former self. They teach that anyone who doesn't believe what they believe is evil and the enemy. It would appear that the only purpose of this party is to spread lies and to blindly support their would be dictator. We've watched as there's been a rise in demonization of people different than them, demonizing immigrants when we all are here from immigration, spreading hatred about people with different lifestyles, attacking our own citizens, spreading hatred with lies upon lies. They are expert at dividing us as a country, our greatest strength as a diverse and intelligent nation based on science and the truth and facts. It's now that is their biggest target. They want to destroy our institutions and write their own reality. We are on the precipice of losing our most precious hallmark, a wonderfully messy, cumbersome at times, loud at times, but a free country based on the will of the majority. We will lose our chance to have any say in the country we live in and the life we choose to live. There is an entire machine that has arisen to hide, lie, obfuscate, and bully threaten us all into submission. Once we've given up our freedoms, we may never get them back. Once we lose our vote, we may never get it back. I never thought women would be pushed back 50 years. My life's work, passion for supporting and lifting up women, and they're not even done yet. They want us to return to second class personhood. I have marched on Washington several times in my life because I knew we must never lose our vigilance. Freedom is the air we breathe, the water we thirst for, the love we share with our families. That is, if we can keep it. Will we keep it? None of us realized that what we hold so dear could be lost so easily. We never really thought that a truly corrupt and totally sociopathic person would actually get elected. A flawed person, maybe, but frighteningly devoid of reason? Never. If you're like me, you may have lived for years now with this slow rising fear, a feeling of unease as you watch things turned upside down, lies stated as truth, a so called news channel delving deeper into lies and collusion, our legal pillars and best scientific minds and their families threatened with their lives, our capital invaded, damaged, police attacked, killed, our vice president hunted for the gallows set up on the Capitol lawn. We saw that with our own eyes, but they tell us we didn't see what we saw. And this man actually gets to run for office again? I'm not going to waste my time trying to convince anyone, because you can't reach people who are so deeply in a cult. Like at Jonestown, they willingly drink the Kool-Aid. Followers want to follow and want to believe what they're told. I heard a man state to a cameraman that even if the former president shot somebody outside the White House, that he would still follow him. That is beyond frightening or comprehension. Please seek the truth. Please vote for your children and your grandchildren. It's their world we may be about to lose. Drive a friend to the polls. Thank the poll workers for doing their jobs. Resist the lies and the liars. Let's take back our flag, our government, our airwaves from those doing their very best to destroy it. This has been our country for 248 years, and the right doesn't get to steal it, lie about it, and destroy it. Let's all vote because our way of life depends on it. And then let's join Kamala Harris and Tim Walz and all the good and decent people in our government, in our media, as citizens and teachers and all of the people that make our life the blessing it is, and our democracy that bestows so much on us as citizens. We don't need to waste any more of our precious lives. This is the only life we get. It is not a dress rehearsal. We should not live another day being fearful, being depressed, feeling overwhelmed. We are not going to be quiet any longer. They're not going to bully us anymore. We are going to stand up. We are going to vote. And please join me in a life for looking forward with joy and hope. Please vote. Thank you for voting, my friend. Thank you.